SAP APU production planning and detailed scheduling. What is production planning and detailed scheduling? It enables you to plan productions in the plants taking into account product and capacity constraints simultaneously with goal of increasing the output and reducing product stock. The output of which is feasible constrained production schedules that achieve certain objective functions. And the production planning functionality delivers constraint model through production process model, simultaneous capacity and material requirement planning, creation of feasible production plan, material forward and backward scheduling, automatic material transfer of changes, for example, pegging planner to demand. Benefits of production planning and detailed scheduling. It improves customer response, due date performance, improves the output, reduces inventory, reduces WIP, reduce power time expense, increase assets utilization, reduce cycle time, planning of critical product. Planning of critical products with long preparation lead time, products that are produced using bottleneck resource are planned in APU PPDS. Advantage of APU PPDS tool. It helps to plan to the minute material requirement planning for different requirement also, advanced option and capacity planning, material material planning with CTP capable to promise, material view of material and capacity availability, pegging, simultaneous material and capacity planning with CTP, planning with precise times, machine scheduling optimization. Steps in production plan. Net requirement calculation, lot selling procedure, source determination, PPM and PDS exposure, lead time scheduling, packing relationship. The net requirement calculation, the comparison made with MRP stock, fixed receipt against requirement safety stock. If shortage occurs, receipts are created. Net change planning, plan products that have undergone an MRP relevant change, new order or beyond change. A planning file entry can be created to capture the net change in the next planning run based on the previous run. Lot size calculation. The size of receipts created to cover the shortage is governed by lot size calculation and based on the below procedures. Lot for lot creates an order for shortage using exact times. And here are the different lot sizes. Source determination. During planning, system select the source of supply according to below criteria. First, it will give priority to quota arrangement heuristic in the product master, priority, cost, the adherence to delivery dates. In the source determination, there is type of procurements, new type of procurements. Production in another location. Production takes place in a production plant that is not responsible for planning. If the MRP is executed in the planning location, PPM or PDS is explored in the production location. Planner is created with receipt in the planning location, while capacity planning and Planning of component takes place in production location. Planning is sales to specific bounds, supports only make to order. PPDS exposure and scheduling. The lot size of pan order has been determined. The PPM of PDS has been explored in the production planning and calculates dates of pan orders. During the detailed scheduling, system determines the start and end date for activities of order and operations and schedules the orders operation at the resource. The constraints are resource, allowable capacity, rate of capacity utilizations, etc. PPM previous activity duration, interruption of activity, minimum maximum allowed time intervals between activities. Heuristic planning with finite and infinite scheduling. Setting for detailed scheduling strategy, finite infinite scheduling. Here are the also setups. Consideration of order internal relationship, consideration of pegging relationship. Pegging is an important functionality in the PPDS. Link between receipt and requirement. Pegging strategy influence how requirements are covered when receipts are assigned. And we have fixed pegging and the dynamic pegging. Maximum earningness of receipt. Maximum period by which receipt element can precede requirement element. PPDS master data. The supply chain model in APO is defined by location, plants, DC, suppliers and the customers, and with respective products that are defined as a product master in APO. And for this product master, we have resources in the production process models, which have to be mapped in APO to map the bill of material and the routing in addition to the products. The transportation rates are defined between individual locations of supply chain. It is planned and measured so on. And this defines material flow along the supply chain. And these master orders are transferred to APO using CAR functionality from ECC. And the MRP type, MRP procedure X and the MRP type XO. It means the materials that are being planned in APO, those cannot be planned in the ECC. So during the generation of integration model, you have to mention the MRP type XO is planning in APO, and this material will be transferred to APO. And the critical products are planned in the APO, while the less critical products are planned in ECC. For example, consumption controlled purchasing materials. The materials that are planned in APO, they cannot be planned again in ECC. And the planning result from APO is transferred back into the ECC in the form of planning orders. However, dependent requirement must be determined for materials that are belong to ECC. And here for we therefore assign with materials MRP type XO with MRP procedure X without MRP with beyond explosion. In the master data, resource are the work center. Resource are in which capacity and the working times of machine, personnel, means of transport, various are defined. And resource can be defined as single activity resource, multi-activity resource, or bucket resource. The single and multi-activity resource can be used for continuous and exact time scheduling. And PPDS uses single activity and multi-activity resources. Which are the time continuous resource. And available capacities can be maintained in APO. These cannot be transferred from R3 to APO. And scheduling margin key, APO does not recognize these buffer times, as APO only recognizes the production dates. Production version, which is a combination of bill of material and routine. And it is transferred from R3 to APO as a plan using the CRF. When it transfers the routine and the bill of material to APO as a production process model, this module master of corresponding material must contain valid production version. Production version determines manufacturing process by specifying different bill of material and routine. Several production versions can be defined in ECC module master for different parts of this. And each production version is transferred to APO as individual PPM or PDS. PPM and PDS contain one or more operations. Each operation includes at least one activity. The activity may be produce, setup, and a teardown activity. The activity contains work step to execute during production. The components consumed by the activity are assigned to the activities. The sequence of activity within the operation is defined by relationship. The purchase info record, special procurement, and the source scheduling agreement are transferred to APO as a transport channel. These are the very important inputs to create the transport channel in APO. MRP controller comes as a production planner in APO. Strategy group, proposed strategy. Proposing group, we have 10 as a make to stock and 20 planning with final assembly. Only two strategy groups are there in APO. Requirement class comes into APO as a check mode for JTP, and the availability check comes as the ATP group in APO. ATP customer, ATP category, sales order, and the PIF for FA. These ATP customizing and these availability check we have to select during generation of integration model to transfer these ATP customers into the APO. here are some planning procedures in PPDS. These describes how work is to be planned in response to different business events in APO. There are procedures 4 planning and planning done. Procedure 3 cover dependent requirement immediately. Planning with availability check. In order for each product be it only when different requirements are covered. The manual planning with availability check. Component and product will always assumed to be available. And this planning procedure are maintained in the board master PPDS view. So these are the master data for APO. Now I will show in the system how this master data is configured in APO and in R3 as well as, and how they are selected during SIF activation. Now I will show you how there are settings to transfer the critical products to be planned in APO. When you are generating integration model, in the MRP type, you have to select the MRP type XO and X1. These are planned in the materials are planned in APO. And with the MRP procedure X, without MRP with bill of material explosion, you have to select the material in the plant and transfer to the R3, transfer to APO. By executing, and you can generate the integration model. You can generate integration model CFM2. In other case, the integration model is activated. Now I can see these product transfer to APO. Go to MAT1. And when you transfer the material master from R3 to APO, these are automatically assigned to active model 000 and active version 000. If you make any changes in APO, you have to assign to active version 000 and active model 000. So in the SMP, here are the here you can see the SMP demand settings, deployment settings, profile setting. In the demand tab, you can see the strategy, proposed strategy. 10 is micro stock, 20 is planning with final assembly. If you want to change the strategy, you can change in APO by going to chain holding and change. And the lot size, lots for lot, and in the PPDS. Sorry, in lot size we can also have the safety stock, maximum stock level, and the safety stock method. The PPDS, the production planning procedure, manual without check, is a transfer from RC to APO. Procurement X growth production. The GR processing time you can transfer or you can maintain in APO also. And the extras. So these are the middle master transfer from RC to APO. And also we can update in APO. And you can also update the product master on the extra and extra attributes, and you can also maintain the product specific in-top measure, all this. And you can also update the mass data in APO using the transition code mass T. Next, I will show you resource. And go to resource. Here you can see the resource and the plant. Here you can change the resource and enter the time continuous capacity. Available capacity we have to maintain in the APO system, which is not transferred from R3. You maintain the shift time. Shift starts at 8 o'clock, which ends at 6 o'clock. Break will be 30 minutes, 100% utilization. You can save. Data has been saved. So PPDS works on the single and the multiple activity resources. Next we will transfer the production process on PDS from R3 to APO. Production process is a production process model which contains a combination of bill of material and the routine. And we should have that, and the PPM must contain the production version which defines a procedure of different bill of material and the routine to manufacture a product. You can select the master data and the PPM. Here you can see the production process model transfer from R3 to APO. You can see the plan has transferred to the location and product. Go to display. So here you can see the plan contains the operations, mixing in the packaging, and it has assigned the different activities, product setup and the data activities, and the resources are assigned to the activity with modes. The components are assigned to modes. see the product components. Now you can see the activity type P, produce. You go back, you always generate the specific PPM from and for APO, for PPDS, you should have activate PPM. Now we'll understand about the mass maintenance of APO master data using mass D transaction. If you want to update the master data for multiple materials, you can use the mass D functionality. Select the location. You can select the component. Select the attributes. And select the location header. Here you can select the values. Here it is 023, and you can here select the component. Say you want to update the safety stock of the you want to update for location priority for the location. You change to location. In the location priority, now execute. Continue. Now here you can change the table manually. You can manually change the table, or you can upload file as well. You change the priority 1. And you can save. Locations change successfully. Like if you have the huge data to change, so you can upload file as well here and share the data. Set a fixed value and share the data. This is a mass D. PPDS part life cycle. Role of PPDS. PPDS is completely based on independent requirements that are transferred from ECC system through CAF, and they can also derive from APO demand planning tool. So Independent requirement are the starting point for the production planning in API PPDS, and the sales order created in ECC system are transferred from there to API for planning. And the planning requirement can be made in ECC, there is demand management, and they can also be made from API or DP. The stock transfer requirement can be read from within API SMP, and then they can be covered using PPDS, and you can also convert the SMP plan for the API into the PPDS order, and the product execution takes place in the ECC system. So here the planner creations takes place. Is transferred to RP system. RP convert the creation release and convert the production order, and we release the production order to and the completion. And goods strip and the goods issue takes place and the confirmation completes. In the same way, the planner created from SMP and they are connected in the PPDS production order, and these production orders are sent to ECC system, and they are released and they are sent to confirmation. The confirmation order is confirmed and goods issued and the goods receipt takes place. And already we have done configuration for PPDS in other videos. Please go to the video number 7, configuration of PPDS. We have defined scheduling strategy as well, the configuration, client action, settings for event and the financial scheduling, all these things. All profile configuration has been set up. What is optimization in PPDS? Balance the cost of the duplicate valuations. To take the orders and the resource files. And he sees it. Constraint is in the detailed scheduling. Non-workday in a calendar shift definitions for resource master. Here the detailed scheduling planning board. Benefit situations. The resource schedules are displayed in the Gantt charts. Resource orders or operations manually with certain rules and certain scheduling constraints. Tools for detailed schedulings or product view or P3 portion planning table, product overview, pegging overview, PPDS optimizer. Demand management refers to management of independent requirement, PIs and sales orders. Independent requirement, PI and material requirement planning are determined by the requirement class and the requirement category. PIs are created in API, DP and released to API PPDS. Alternatively, they can create an ECC and transfer to API. Material occurs in any BPM or PDS. All products at the uppermost level of BPM products are not assigned to any PPDS for 0. Master by change to lower code are not recruited automatically. Forming results from every date of order is within the planning time frames. If the order in SMP or outside the SMP horizon, the order is output form and the input from the date fixed. The portion planning done. Interactive single item planning for product. So interactive planning you can record view in the product planning table of DS code. Next this is PPDS overview and master data. Thank you.